Welcome back to the Sooner Surge, everybody, as we are getting ready to drop right now another commitment video of another OU football commit in the class of 2024. Before we get started, make sure you guys have subscribed to our channel, turned on all your notifications, and like and comment. Here today, just got the notification, as you guys probably have maybe heard or not, that offensive lineman at Edmond Santa Fe, 6'3.5", Joshua Aisosa, has committed to the University of Oklahoma. So we'll get into his highlights here, and let's get started, guys.
Yeah, Aisosa is 6'5", offensive lineman. He's the third get for Bill Bedenbaugh in this cycle. He joins Eugene Brooks and Isaiah Autry. But, I mean, this also is the second guy from Edmond Santa Fe, as they got one on a PWO this week as well. But, yeah, good addition in Josh Aisosa. I mean, he can play. He plays tackle. You'll see in this huddle. He plays tackle. But I got the chance to talk to him. You can check that out on crimsoncaptain.com, the full article. But he told me that he can play all 5 positions. So this is a very versatile offensive lineman who has very good athleticism as well.
Yeah, like Brody says, he's highly athletic at Edmond Santa Fe. Last year they went, I think, 1-9. They're hoping to turn that around. Aisosa, number 1 offensive lineman in the state of Oklahoma on the 247 rankings. Another good get for Bill Bedenbaugh. The local guys is always a plus. You love getting the OK Preps guys, and Aisosa is another one of them.
Well, and once again, I mean, we've talked about it before on past videos, guys. Brent Venables and this coaching staff getting the number 1 player in their position to come to Oklahoma, out of the state of Oklahoma. It's big time. They weren't getting that a lot, I would say, with Lincoln Riley under Lincoln Riley's regimen. And so I think he's making it a priority to get those guys. And you can see here with this guy, the number 1 offensive lineman in the state. Big boy. I mean, he is tall. Like you said, 6'5". I mean, looking at this film here, very tall, athletic. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the thing that surprises me the most is his quickness, his agility, laterally, as he can move, and then as he gets down the field. So,
yeah, I believe he also wrestles at Edmond Santa Fe. I'm not sure what weight class he will be in for this year if he does end up doing it. I believe last year he was wrestling at 285.
Any chance his star rating goes up?
I wouldn't think so. Brody, you have any thoughts on that?
I mean, you could see him increase in rankings. And here's the thing. In the 247 Sports Composite rankings, he doesn't even have a star because he's not rated on On3 and Rivals yet. So they've got to rate him. They've got to evaluate him. And if they have high rankings and high evaluations for Aisosa, then yes, his ranking will rise. I wouldn't expect him to be one who just shoots up rankings. I mean, I could see him moving up easily into the top 10 of the state of Oklahoma. He's really good. And so I think he's rated at 13 right now, and I could definitely see him moving up. But I mentioned he's not the first guy they've gotten from Edmond Santa Fe. They got Bergen Kaiser, who's going to come in on a PWO. So definitely 2 commits on that Edmond Santa Fe team for the Sooners. And he's the 3rd commit in state in the 2024 cycle. He joins Xavier Robinson and Michael Patterson McDonald, and then the Sooners have also done damage in state in 2025. So just good to see them putting a point of emphasis on landing in-state commits.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with an in-state guy. Obviously, stuff happens on the recruiting trails where you're not going to win all of the top guys. So to be able to rebound with these in-state guys is great. Aisosa is one that will have the potential to start within a few years under Coach B.
Where else, as far as recruiting was, what was the other bigger schools? Or I know TU was one that he was maybe looking at, but what else do you got as far as on recruitments and things with him?
Yeah, Tulsa and Iowa State were the main 2 competitors there, but he had a really good amount of offers. But yeah, Tulsa and Iowa State were the main 2 competitors. He had like Eastern Michigan, Army, Sam Houston State, Texas State, UNLV, UTSA, Missouri too. So yeah, those were the top guys they were competing with. But here's another video of him showcasing his athleticism.
And because of his height, he doesn't look 305. You know what I mean?
He holds the weight really well. Here he's got the Under Armour All-American training camp. Here's kind of some one-on-one with him going against the defensive end. And, I mean, he's really locking him up, getting his hands to the outside and holding on to him good. So Aisosa commit that I am very excited for the Sooners, for Aisosa himself, Edmond Santa Fe, 3-star offensive tackle.
Well, and it wasn't too long ago that this, maybe a month or so ago, maybe 2 months, people were talking about Beatenbow. He didn't have anybody committed yet. Now he's sitting with 3, and you still have Grant Bricks out there as a possibility. Could turn out to be a pretty decent class there for Beatenbow, guys.
Yeah, Beatenbow lost out on some of the bigger guys, Casey Poe most notably, but Coach Beatenbow's always going to get his guys. I think he's only had the 1 5-star in Bray Walker. But regardless, he puts guys in the NFL. You look at the highest paid offensive linemen, there's a kind of a commonality among them that they all went to OU. A good chunk of them were coached by Coach Beatenbow. So at OU, that's a real possibility for an offensive lineman.
Yeah, and Aisosa mentioned to me Coach Beatenbow's ability to put guys into the NFL. That was one of the things to him that stood out the most about Oklahoma.
Yeah, to me, that's a no-brainer for an in-state kid. With the offers he had, I mean, you're going to go play for OU for sure. You're going to want to be in the NFL, have that opportunity, and Bill gives you that chance. I mean, so.
Sorry, anytime you can get a guy at this size coming in as a freshman, where they don't have to you don't have to really worry about the strength part of it and gaining that. He's going to have the ability maybe to make a statement pretty early just with that size if he can get in there and learn the system pretty quickly. So I know Beatenbow's not a guy who plays a lot of young guys early, but we'll see what he does this year. But, yeah, great get here for Beatenbow, guys. All right, yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel here, Sooner Surge. Appreciate you guys that have subscribed. If you haven't, just click the button. There's nothing to wait on. Make sure you comment and like.
It's going to be a busy month.
Going to be a busy month ahead, especially, next couple of weeks. So make sure you stay tuned. Until next time, guys. Boomer.
Boomer.